Trade, learn, earn, all at your fingertips with Fast Exchange.
Today, I want to be talking about all the trades that we have been trading in a couple of months down and the reason why we have been trading them and how you can also take advantage of them when you see them in the market. I don't want to take so much of your time. So this morning, I just feel like I need to share this idea with everyone in case someone see this in the market so they will be able to take advantage of it. Here we have a break below structure where market was creating an ascending channel from here. So when market was creating an ascending channel, we have a breakout. So immediately you have a breakout, what do you expect? You're waiting for a retracement of the market so you can follow the new trend, which is the downtrend that we have here. So if you look at the Telegram channel very well, you see that we have a sell from here that goes back to this daily support and the market is still going. Now, the market breaks out and then retest from here. And immediately retest, there's a candle here that is formed that rejects this to enter back into the trend line, and then we have a huge big red bearish candle which indicates we're going short. There's a huge momentum there, so let's say that says we're going short. That is why we entered a short position there. Now then price started forming a price action here, creating a descending triangle, and we have this breakout. So it is this breakout that we used into following the trend that hey, we are going higher, so we target our trend line back because that is where price is likely going to retest and continue the downtrend. Because so most of the time when a trend line has been broken, it comes back for a retest, and after coming back for that retest, it will continue downwards. So I was not even focused on that. We were focused on the 61.8 retracement because once this is broken, we need to find the 61.8. So even before price started forming this triangle, we've already looked at this 61.8 retracement. I'll put a screenshot somewhere. So we've already looked at the 61.8 retracement that we are waiting for this red kill zone that once price get into there, we are shorting the market. We are shorting the market because it's a huge candle that just come in once it tests the 61.8 retracement, huge move downwards. A lot of sellers are waiting for the 61.8 kill zone. So now we have a double top again. We have to take a short position from here. Now, where do you want to take your profits from? You want to take your profit from the previous support, because once this huge industrial candle comes in, that is where it's found support. So you don't want to be greedy, to take your profit. So we enter from here, put our stop loss somewhere here, and then we took our take profit here. There's a little candle here that shows the volume, and price is failing to go back into that support area. So as price failed to go back into the support area, we saw this huge candle moving to change the trend. So there's a high that is formed here. So here I was not able to trade here because I don't really understand what is really going on here. Maybe you were going down because if you look at the bigger picture, you see that we already have a huge move downwards, and this is a retracement that we are supposed to have another leg downwards. I think so. That is where the leg that we have here that comes downwards here comes from. But that was not forming yet, so we do not see that one yet. So we're still waiting for this price. So the price keeps creating highs, lows, forming something that has to do with the trend. There's an uptrend. So to understand the trend, we have to draw out our trend line. That is where I drew out this trend line here to understand the market movements, because the trend line is supposed to be downwards, meaning we are still in a downtrend until it's been violated before we start looking at the market differently. We start looking for buys, but here we'll start looking for sells. Why are we looking for sells? Is because we are seeing a low, we have seen a high that failed to hold. There's a zone here that's failed to hold and continue the trend upwards. There's a trend here that forms here that failed to continue the trend upwards before we started seeing this forming double top here. Now there's a head and shoulder pattern here. I think I made a video where I said I was waiting for this to retest this and continue upwards so we can keep going, but it turns out we have this bearish engulfing candle. It's a huge bearish engulfing candle, which indicates a volume here, which says there's a massive sell here. So instead of buying, we start looking for sells. That is where I announce this sell positions in the charts. I'm going to put that in somewhere in the screen here so you guys can see. So we waited for the price to come here, so we started looking for sells. So that's where I target my sells, and then the sells, I think the sells end here for 4-to-1 risk reward. And that's the 4-to-1 risk reward. I saw a break of market structure, BMS, break of market structure. For those that don't understand, that is a break of market structure, which means it has broken this, and this place was holding as a support, but now it's broken. So immediately it's broken, what do you expect? You are waiting for a retest, just as a normal thing the price does in the market, because here, after breaking out of this ascending channel, we saw this breakout. Immediately we saw this breakout. What happens? A retest and continue, right? So we are looking at that same scenario. That price will do the same thing here. Now, once price break out with this huge volume candle that breaks out, we are waiting for a retest. Now, immediately we see that retest, price keeps going, right? So immediately as price keeps going, you don't open any trade. You only wait for your thesis to play out. If it doesn't play out, then your trades are wrong. Then you are not going to be trading. So that is why everyone needs to have a trading journal. So probably in the future, when I'm done with education and some other things, I'm going to have enough time to educate you guys on how to make use of all these candles and how to trade in their direction. So now the price, so immediately the price breakout, what do we expect? We wait for a retest and continue, right? Because in the downtrend you wait for lower lows and lower high, lower lows and lower high, right? Lower lows and lower high. So the price create a lower a lower high here. So because we have this here, so if you draw this, you see that it's like support and resistance, showing that price came for a retest and continue. So immediately as price came for retest, it's supposed to retest here and continue up, say, to indicate that it's just a fake out. But if you look at the very well, you see a huge candle playing out here. See that huge candle playing out here. Let me draw it again. See that huge candle here. It closes back downwards. It closes below support, making support turned what? Resistance. Now, as price come back here and close back below, that is where I say, hey, this is our trigger bar to go lower. So I targeted a 2-to-1 risk reward, which end up somewhere here. I think I still have that in the Telegram channel where price ends up here. Now, as the momentum keep going, we have a high, a lower high. Its price is supposed to come give us a lower low. But look at the price here. We are not seeing any lower low yet, but at least we have this low and we have highs and low. Now we are seeing some huge momentum candle here, which is quite making me look at price here, that there is something here. There's a support. This is where the support started from. This is where we started seeing that support from. So probably I'll be waiting for a reaction towards this zone, or I'll be waiting for a reaction towards the zone both together, because there's going to be more liquidity there before we could say, hey, price is trying to change in momentum. But for now, we are still looking at the scenario, at the market downwards. We are still looking at lows until I started seeing some changes in the market. Let's say something like this. If I started seeing a breakout of this resistance, if I see a breakout upwards, then I might be targeting long positions to this trend line. So probably I might be targeting from here to the trend line or somewhere from the trend line. But if not, we are still going to be looking at the market the way it's supposed to be looked, which is still downwards, until I see any violation before we announce in the Telegram channel that we are taking another trades on Bitcoin. So that's just it. I just want you guys to know that we are all in this together, and everything that you need to know. If you don't understand it, you have our email there at Fastcut Exchange, our social media platform. Just tell us what we need to do to support you guys. I just want everyone to succeed in trading. So if you are trading your Bitcoin, you can still go to www.fastcutexchange.com. You can choose from varieties of trading opportunities there, whether Bitcoin or gift cards. someone will attend to you via WhatsApp or on our Instagram, but it's better to trade with our WhatsApp. If it's even faster to attend to you there. So thank you very much for watching.